The greatest impact for me of this is that I have been tasked with reviving the LA Watts Summer Game. I, as a native, I was born and raised here. I'm an East Side girl. I participated in the LA Watts Summer Games when late 60s, early 70s. I used to run track. And the LA Watts Summer Games is an institution. And we have to start looking at our history as not only the 60s, but our organizations. This is an institution that's been around for 50 years. It waned, it rose to the top, it waned, it rose to the top, and then it waned. So it was just sitting there waiting for me to be able to bring something to this new generation of athletes. It's about discipline and sportsmanlike conduct, and that's missing in sports today. You know, it's all about the money and it's all about the fixing of who's going to win the Super Bowl. It's like, it's so predictable now. But what is left out is conduct. You know, all these wars back and forth on social media is ridiculous. So let's get back to sportsmanlike conduct. Let's get back to discipline. Let's get back to you earning it. I don't believe in participation trophies. That's just somebody giving you something for the effort. Well, you know what? Come back next year and let's see what it is that how you can compete. Absolutely. So, like I said, it's just manifestation of a dream. I wouldn't even say it's a dream, manifestation of an order from on high to make this happen for the youth in our community.
Most important thing we ever did. We thrived as a community. As times went on, however, we seem to have forgotten our way in using the community aspects of the things in which we do. So in my opinion at this point, I think that's the one thing. We can get back to the number one thing that got us to where we are today of being a community that surrounds us to make us better. We'll all be in a better place. Well, tonight I get the opportunity to give Jim Hill his honor tonight, and that means a lot to me because he's obviously a legend, but not just a legend. He's a class act. He has personified not just the excellence of sports, but Black excellence, and that means a lot, particularly now where we are in such a need of being able to recognize those people who have been a big part of our lives, and he's one of them.
Wow, that's an excellent question on how I've been impacted by community. I feel like for me, I was always surrounded by a lot of love and a lot of family. We had family reunions growing up. We would go out to Texas, go out to Alabama, play video games, play board games, spades, dominoes. And those are some of the things that helped mold who I am as a person, valuing family, but also valuing entertainment, valuing fun. And, 15 years later, I became a board game designer where I'm able to educate people on the history of Black Wall Street and personal finances through board games. So I would say the community definitely, or my family specifically, and the greater community helped me find that path. What inspired you to create Black Wall Street? Man, I learned about Black Wall Street freshman year of college, 2011, and just seeing people that look like me build an entire city, seeing people that look like me have hospitals, a Dreamland theater, an airport was beyond my imagination at that time. Before that, my goal was to go league, right? I had my 4.40 benching what I was benching. I thought I was going to go into the league, but being able to see another path for me gave me another option, especially after I broke my leg. So seeing the history of Black Wall Street, seeing the potential of other people that look like me to build cities and build community changed my path. You can definitely tap in with Black Wall Street, the board game, at playblackwallstreet.com. Everything spelled out normal, playblackwallstreet.com. We got two different versions of the game. One's the classic edition that just came out actually this year, and the other one is a masterpiece edition. That one's a limited edition, only 3,000 will ever be made. Both editions of the game highlight the real Black Wall Street businesses from 1921, like Booker T. Washington High School, Uncle Steve's Barbecue, Madam C.J. Walker Beauty Salon, and others. And as you go around, you have to use or buy businesses, and then you can invest in those businesses, take them from sole proprietors, LLCs, to corporations. This is what we're going to teach some of our athletes at the Watts Summer Games, is the importance of ownership, entrepreneurship, and business structure. Past their athletic career, we want to make sure they bring in other streams of income after they retire.
Well, it kind of goes down. Honestly, the interesting they say is like through generations, right? Because I actually have family. My sister, she ran track and field. And so she actually ran for the LA Watts Summer Games and won a gold medal. And so that's how it was all introduced to me. She had the opportunity of having Jesse Owens present the gold medal to her. So Jesse Owens, I've always been a fan of, and to have that affect your family at home, and the community and all, and to really be here now today to be a presenter and be a part of it. It's like an honor to be here, how it all comes in full circle once again through generations, and being able to pay respect and pay it forward too. Yeah.
Man, that's a great question. If it can happen to me, it could happen to anyone. I remember growing up in San Antonio, Texas, 126 Gravel Street. We lived at the end of the street. So many times I had 2 fights a day, getting out and getting back in. Right across the street from us was the Parker family. The Parkers had 13 kids. We could have our own little league game right there in our own neighborhood, and we did. I'm reminded of hard work. And I was always told growing up, if you work hard and if you stay with it, good things will come. It's going to be difficult. You're going to have setbacks. There are going to be people who will try to, distract you and lie on you and lie to you. But if you just keep the faith and keep looking forward and believe in your parents, you'll be all right. And that's one thing that I've tried to do. I've tried to keep the faith. Family is very important to me. Even though my mother is no longer with us, or my grandmother, or my father. I could tell you some stories about my grandmother, Dixon. She had her own gospel group. It was called the Ellis and Dixon Group. And they would travel around southern Texas playing with churches on Sunday afternoons. And if she imagined I did something wrong, when she came back from one of those trips, she would beat my you-know-what. But family is very important, and I'm truly honored to be here today.
And throughout your broadcast career, interviewing some of the legends of all sports, what were your 3 favorite, most informative interviews you've had?
Oh, that's an impossible question to answer. Everyone is important. Everyone has importance to someone else. I would like to think that when I do an interview with someone, that they want to do it, that they are informed, that they want to talk. Now, I can talk to you about the talkers now. That Irvin Johnson Jr., that Magic Johnson knows how to talk. Okay, and he's one of the guys that has really helped me along the way, along with numerous others. So I'm very grateful and thankful to everyone that has taken the time to help me in my career.
Started in 1965. It's when the rise they had Roger King, they had a rise. We waited a few years after that. Then in 1968, Junior Chamber of Congress got involved with us and laid out a program. Then in 1969, we opened up at brand new school, which was locked and Crenshaw. We only had 3 or 4 sports. No basketball. We had track. We had volleyball and softball. So from there we went on to a lot of great things after that, because everybody black got involved.
And that is one of my mottos at the station. And I think I mentioned it earlier. I believe in God and human decency, but I firmly believe in any man's finest hour to total fulfillment. All that he holds dear is that moment he lies in the field of battle, exhausted yet victorious, which means giving hell every day. I am deeply indebted to this community. I work with and for the best of the best. I would like for you to please give a nice round of applause to Jen at she's our assistant news director at CBS 2 and KTEL 9. And she knows what she's doing. So Jen Pierce, thank you so much for what you do for us every day.
What you do.
All right. It is very important to me, and I know it's very important to all of us, to try and set a good example for our young ones. And there's a young one here this evening. Leah. She is, I want to call her a little sister. She's my niece, and I love her. And she is a shining example of what the future of our country is all about.